the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Dolphins and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday?
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Go ahead. Tua to throw right away. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burgess. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Tua sets up to pass it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Tua. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to pass. Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Burgess. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. His throw incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got the hook up to Floyd. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd down and 6 now.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Both of our teams are so competitively matched, and they just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to... That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And his kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice, because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
A quick throw out right here. He's got it complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. Now here's Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
White. Eat all blue. Real green.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, blue. Slide blue. Ready.
It'll be Young again. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Young to throw on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's Floyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Tua going to throw. Able to find Floyd. And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. After one, 7-3 the score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On play action, here's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Zone coverage.
Deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a 1st down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go steal. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Running free at the 45. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him in his 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
It's another first down and going to be a gain of 21 yards.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional block.
Touchdown, Panthers! A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burgess. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Up the middle, it's Williams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, take it in by Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Man open left side, it's Williams. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They're going to look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4. football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
On 1st and 10, Young. And his throw here is incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Young on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and they have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. This one swung out to Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Floyd. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Finding Williams on the check down. Touchdown! Javonte Williams. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Javonte Williams who capped it all off with a touchdown reception. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this 1st half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Shot, 17. Check.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll play fake. Now Young. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Blue strike. Set.
Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go. Set. Trouble 38. Set. Go.
Final play of the half, Young. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And Young's throw there, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Ready.
Young will set to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, go period. Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. 2 and now on first down. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
It's a gain of 6. And the Dolphin first down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First down, Miami.
On the counter, here's Williams. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
But you got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the
touchdown Dolphins. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Dolphins 17.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. He's got Mingo. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here is Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Check, steal. Ready.
Young quickly to the flat. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Final minute now of the third quarter. In motion right is Mingo.
Green Jack. 6. Mega.
From the red zone now, Young. He's got it for the Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Dolphins 17. Pinheiro to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. And the numbers for him, pretty solid, really. He's run it well. He's caught it pretty well, but they're still far behind the 8 ball on the scoreboard.
Not able to use his talents, as you noted, to narrow the gap in the scoreboard. Sometimes it's a bend but don't break, right? He gets his yardage, that's cool, but it's not paying off on the scoreboard. They're not getting the points necessary. And if you're a defensive team, you'll give up that yardage for the kind of lead they have.
That's what I was going to ask you. Sometimes you say, let this guy do his thing. Let's control what we can control elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Take away the rest of the guys. Don't let them hurt you as well. But the biggest one is they contained him well enough.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. From midfield, here's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Burgess. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
21 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua going to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Under pressure, and down he goes. It's second back at the 36. Looks like a 9-yard. And it also brings up 4th.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crawford.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Drill 52. Hey.
In motion right is Mingo. Young here, you can see changing the play.
Ball start. Offense.
Well, it's a 3rd and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
Blue. Yellow.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Drill green. Slide blue.
4th down, Young. That is caught. He's got the 1st down and more than that. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young now after the fumble recovery. Looking right side, and he's got a man. That's Morrow. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark from 10 yards out. And the Panthers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Looking to pass. Tua. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Tua to try again on second down. Open man is Waddle, complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Third down and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. This one swung out to Williams. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Now a 3rd and 6. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that is incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on third down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, it's Tua. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not sure what... The timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Go. Claude Ray. Ready?
And Young's going to throw it here. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in by Chark.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. That's caught by Mingo, right side.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yellow, blue. Black shot. Black ultra. Hey.
Now Young on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Panthers, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.